I guess on the spectrum of queerness, I'm more masochist than anything. Which means, of course, I've dated a rapper. Well, fucked. Well, I cooked for him a few times, so gave birth to. But I never got to watch him grow up, though. It seems I am never what someone is looking for. I'm writing a book on philosophy, and if you ask me, which by being here, you did, love is an illusion, not illusion, which, sure, it has its merits. Oh, the pangs of being perceived. Bullshit. Love is always calling at someone without naming it. Low-key, love is a coward. That's what my book is about. Like, I can say whatever I want about love, right? But it can't be like, sis, you went to New Hampshire for an orgy that turned out to be 3 literal daddies in their 40s whose wives kept calling every 3 hours so that their kids could tell them stupid jokes, and you still fucked 2 of them. So clearly you hate yourself, but you know, go off. Bitch. I'm alone, which I'm sure that's obvious. I'm lonely, which I'm sure that's even more obvious. Trying to figure out if I hate this more than being treated like shit, because if I do, then I'll keep doing it. The loneliness. I once went on a date at Disneyland. Not to Disneyland, at Disneyland. I was in line at Splash Mountain, and this guy, a couple people ahead of me, kept looking back. And just to give you an idea of how hot he was, I was in this line for 112 minutes, and it was probably about 17 minutes before I got to the front, and I left. We left and found the one empty spot in the entire park. A bouquet of trees, behind Soaring, and between Grizzly Peak and the spa. And he sucked my dick. After, he told me I looked like his boyfriend. But here's the thing. When he came back up, he didn't have a face. I told someone else this story and they asked, do you mean like metaphorically? And guess what, nigga? I don't know. I don't forget what he looks like. It's just that intimacy dissolves. That's actually chapter 2 of my book. Intimacy dissolves. Loneliness is eternal. Even when you're with someone, like right now. Aren't you lonely? And I can testify to the fact that you are physically with someone. Would it just be easier if we just fucked? Well, not easier, but sadder. Which is, as I'm sure you can approximate at this point, a kind of ease if you're good at it. I told you I was a masochist.